Hey y'all, today we are talking August 17th and 18th. I was stuck working and Brian went fishing both days with fellow club member Steve Emerson, and he fished the Mike Vaughn Classic.
Yeah.
So overall for the tournament, how was Mike Vaughn Classic?
It was pretty good. They ended up 74 boats. They said it was the most boats so far they ever have. This is a 12th annual.
That's cool.
But yeah, it was a decent ran tournament. They right off the jump, we got shirts. Right when you signed up and paid your money, you get
That's cool.
a shirt right off the jump. So it was pretty good. We blasted off 6:30ish. And there was, I think, 3 flights with
That's not bad.
75 boats.
So Saturday you guys went out and pre-fished.
Yeah.
And you messed around. How'd Saturday go? What'd you run across and how'd that go?
My partner wanted to run down some water, so we went to some of his water. We found some fish in the 2-pound class range, 2 3/4. So we were like, all right, well, it's the Mike Vaughn Classic is a 3 fish limit, right? So
Yeah.
you got to get a kicker to even
To have a shot.
right? So we did a lot of driving around, and because it launched out of Lads, we usually launch out of B&W. We wanted to fish up that way some, so we did a lot of running around in that area.
South Delta kind
The
of.
South Delta, looking for stuff to where we have somewhere to go, like first the blast off or later in the afternoon, like when we're getting ready to weigh in. So we did a lot of running around on Saturday. Some of the key baits on Saturday, Reaction Innovations, Kinky Beaver. It's watermelon red, and it is a staple in my boat, if you can find them. But yeah, I was throwing it on a jig rig and just flipping around. That was working. Spinner bait, again, Dobbins spinner bait.
Dobbins Beast.
The
spinner
Beast
bait.
spinner bait. That was working. And throwing that Evoke, the Depths Evoke 2.0 square bill. I was catching a lot of fish on that. We tried not to fish a lot of spots, or
Yeah.
if we got a good fish, we moved quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to beat your water.
Right, we marked it and got out of there, right? Like things were setting up right for what we wanted, so we just marked it and moved on.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was on Saturday. It was really windy, like extremely windy.
Nice. Always fun to fish in the wind on the
Yeah.
Delta.
Main River had some rollers in it, so
Yeah.
but
So you were focusing on weeds, toolies,
all
kind of?
all of the above. Mainly weeds and tulies on Saturday.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, with deep water access close by.
If you were to say top 3, what would your total weight be
On
for 3 fish Saturday, pre-fishing?
Oh, I don't know. Probably just 7 pounds ish, right? But like it's
A typical Delta bag right now.
yeah, for 3 fish.
Yeah. 2-pound average.
2-pound average, but that it's the Delta. Any cast could be that cast,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That big fish. So yeah, so we had a game plan for Sunday.
Yep. So how'd that? So then you said you blasted off at 6:30.
Yeah, we're in the first flight, boat
how'd
10.
How'd that game plan work out? Did it work out?
We ran to the area that we wanted to fish. My partner threw a whopper plopper, the 130 in white, and immediately put a 2.4-ish in the boat, something like that. And I'm just guessing 2.4 because we didn't weigh
Yeah.
separately, and it was windy again today. or Sunday. So, you know, the scales lie to you when you're out on a boat.
Plus or minus a little
Yeah,
bit.
plus or minus when it's windy. So he immediately caught that fish. I was throwing a double buzz, white double buzz, just trying to slow the buzz bait down a little bit for him. And I wasn't really getting any action. We worked an island, we moved to another island, worked that island, and then I was like, I told my partner I really like one of the banks right there. We didn't pre-fish it, and I said, I think we need to go over there. And he said, well, let's go over there if you think we need to go. And we went over there and we started catching fish.
Yeah.
No nothing bank. There's no tulies on it. Just kind of weird. There's trees on the shoreline.
Kind of rock and weed. And...
Rock, weed, and trees.
Yeah.
And I got a good blow up on this, but did not hook up. So I changed out and I went to, what is this one?
75.
Yep, 75 Whopper Plopper in black. And put another 2 in the boat. And while I was dealing with that fish, my partner put a 2 in the boat with the other Whopper Plopper, same area, back to back. And we just started working the bank like that. We worked different areas, went back to one of the first islands because our game plan was to power fish it and then go back and flip it.
Yeah.
And I flipped in and got a bite and I hooked up. And yeah, the fish was wallering and spit the hook.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
It was probably, it wasn't, you know.
Wasn't a huge one, but it
It
was
wasn't
bigger
an
than what
event.
you had.
It wasn't an event winner, but I would say it was a high 3, right? Better than what
Yeah.
2 of them what we had, right? So, so it kind of discouraged me. I didn't pick up that again, and I went to the Rapala Crush City.
Also in Watermelon Red.
Yeah, Watermelon Red. It's the cleanup craw. I've been throwing this bait lately a lot on a 1 ounce punch, and I really, really, really like it. It goes through the weeds really well, and it's compact and it has paddles, so it's kicking all the way down, and
It's kind of got like that rage craw kind of style tail to it.
Yeah, and it holds together pretty good. I could catch 5-6 fish on it and not have a problem with it. And so basically I started punching that around, basically flipping or punching. We moved, caught another fish on it that made it to the box and stayed. We started fishing in different areas. I caught some on this still. My partner actually went to a deep diver crankbait, not too deep, like a 10 to 15 foot. And I think he picked up one on that also.
So you're fishing like outside weed lines? Then?
Outside weed lines. So it was an outgoing tide. It was a big outgoing tide to negative tide today on a full moon weekend.
Yeah. So big swing, a lot of water movement.
A lot of water movement. So, you know, we moved around, caught some fish, caught them on the spinnerbait again on Sunday. I just couldn't put the big ones in the boat. We ended up like 656 for 3 fish. Still was a good time.
Yeah.
Great part of all that though is after weigh-in and stuff, they fed us
Nice.
a full barbecue.
Nice.
So we had ribs, chicken, hot links. It was pretty good. And they had the awards and raffle after.
And a raffle.
Yep.
So awards, raffle, ribs, T-shirt.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a full service.
Yeah.
Whole thing.
Yeah. It was a good little memorial type tournament.
Yep. And then do you happen to know what winning weight was?
Winning weight was like 1397, something like that, or
For 3.
for 3 fish.
So that's a good
There was
What was that?
There was at least three.
4 something average.
Yeah, there was at least 3 bags that
4.5. 4.5 plus average.
had like 6-pounders at least, but 75 boat field.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 75 boat field, and there's some sticks in that list
Yes,
too.
I definitely saw some people that I recognized. Talked to some people. Talked to Coach Miguel, which he did very well. Also,
Yeah, we'll save that for his video.
yeah, he did very well. But yeah, there was a bunch of people that I knew that were Delta sticks and that I've recognized and or know.
Yeah. So overall, worth the tournament. You
Yeah.
fish it again.
Yeah, I'll fish it again. I'm kind of after fishing the Thursday nighters and then this one and the frog tournament that are all 3 fish limit. I'm kind of over 3 fish limit right now. Though.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to go back to 5 fish.
I think we got like another month before a club tournament too.
Yeah.
So it's a while before we go to 5 fish. The good news is we got a month before a club tournament. So I do have some more on calls that are in that mix, but I get to move around and fish other things besides Delta.
Correct.
You have anything else for the tournament or this weekend?
No, it was a good tournament.
So if you guys are, give me some suggestions of places to fish to hit that are good in the summertime.
Or something that you guys want us to break down in the summertime.
Yeah, something's in the summertime. I do know that coming up here one of the weekends, I will be down in that Turlock area. So I'm going to fish a couple of different lakes down there. I don't know. I've never fished. It's lakes that I've never fished before. So I don't know how well I'll do. But if I do good enough, I'll shoot a video for it. If it ends up tanking, then, well, you'll know that.
Maybe we'll do a live on it.
I just sucked.
Yeah,
we'll at least do a live talking about it, whether it's a regular video or not. Yeah. So that's what's coming down the pipe. I will be back to fishing next weekend, finally, after a 3-week gap of not being able to fish. So if you have any questions, comments, hit them up down below. If you can always hit me up on Instagram. And like I said, give me some options, give me some good things. What's good this time of the year right now besides Berryessa? Berryessa is on fire right now if you know where to go.
Oh, FYI, I heard also that Berryessa, they moved the TOC for BBT to Berryessa.
Nice. Well, pay attention to those weights.
Yeah.
Whatever those weights are probably going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. And until next time, I hope you get them.
Yeah, show the camera up.
Dink of the day.